All right, I'm Chris in the Z06 here with Ben. Is it Sheehy? Sheehy.
Yeah.
And we're going to do 7 laps in this car. Welcome back.
Thank you very much, Chris.
Any questions so far about the racetrack?
No, track's been very predictable, just like I remembered, so.
All right, cool.
Yep.
This one here, a little different than the other cars. You got a front engine car now, so the weight is already up front for you. That means when you're braking, aiming for the green cone at the end of the straightaway, when you get to that green cone, start your turn and ease off the brakes right away. You don't have to trail them into the corner as deep as you could, say, the Italia.
Yeah.
So just get out of those brakes as you turn in, back on the throttle just a little bit, just to keep this thing balanced all the way through that turn.
Okay.
And if you lift off the throttle through the turns, if you're going fast enough anyway, it will slide on you.
Yeah.
So just watch out for that. Yeah, don't mat it on, in the corner, and then decide, oh, it's too fast, lift, and then, you just want to try to find that sweet spot with the throttle.
Yeah, we're not going to set any records here today.
That's okay. And then coming off the turns, just make sure you're unwinding the wheel as you squeeze on the throttle. This car's a little more forgiving as far as that goes, though.
Okay.
And then passing the other guys, if we find anybody slower than you, which you might, I'm pretty sure you will, just watch for those flasher lights to come on, and I'll help you around them. Just don't let go of the wheel.
Okay.
And then if we're getting passed, I'll let you know about it. I got the mirrors. All you have to do is let off on the throttle. We'll let these guys go by. Anybody that passes you, I have no problem. If you want, try to pass them back. We can do that. But I don't think you're into that today.
Not today. I'm just pretty relaxed.
Right on. Very good. Ready to go do some driving?
Absolutely,
Let's
Chris.
do it. Put on the brake and pull it all the way back to manual mode. You want to do manual or automatic?
Manual.
Manual, perfect. And I'll let you know when to upshift and when to downshift. And on this car here, the shifters, they move with the steering wheel.
You know what?
Kind of like a Porsche.
Yeah, I'll use manual. That's fine.
Yeah, it's more fun that way.
Yep.
And it's a little more controllable, believe it or not.
I agree.
So straight out of here,
Okay.
and we'll go do some driving, see what you think.
It's my buddy Brian in the 450 with Ben. They're going to definitely try and
Yeah,
pass
they get
me.
along real good.
Yeah, they're going to fuck with me. Is this thing
Stay up, we
recording?
get these orange cones here.
Is this recording, Chris?
Yes, it is.
Is there anything coming to our left? Directly to my left?
What's that?
Right here to my left?
Nope.
Okay, just checking.
You're good. We'll just stay right here. And the Corvette's not coming yet. Okay, you got it. Straight out past the green. Upshift here. And upshift again. Looking for that green cone way out there. Go straight to it. Brake straight at it. Ease off the brakes as you turn and balance with the throttle. Right about here, you can start squeezing it on as you unwind, and you can go as fast as you want. Upshift here. Upshift again. Brake here, really firm. A little harder. One downshift. Ease off the brakes as you turn. Back on the throttle a little bit. Perfect. Start squeezing it on as you unwind the wheel as fast as you want down the straight. Brake here. One more downshift. Ease the wheel into the corner. Ease off the brakes. A little bit of throttle for balance. Perfect. Far right side. Brake here. Ease the wheel in there real tight. I'm going to hold you off to the left side. You got a car coming pretty quick. We'll just let it coast right here. And then brake a little early. Just give them a little bit of room. It's going to be tight. And then ease it in there. Follow that Corvette. A little bit of throttle here. A little more throttle if you want. That looks pretty cool, huh? Fast as you want. Follow him. Brake here. Ease it in there. Back on the throttle a little bit. Straight out to the green. Now you can brake, ease off the brakes and turn, back on the throttle. Start squeezing it on as you unwind the wheel as fast as you want. Up here. Up again. Brake really firm. Downshift, down again, and start your turn. Balance with the throttle. Turn that wheel tight, a little bit of throttle. There you go. Start squeezing as you unwind. Upshift here. Brake really firm this time. One downshift, ease that wheel in there, ease off the brakes, back on the throttle slightly. Pretty good. Far right side. Brake here, ease it in there, a little bit of throttle. And you said you weren't going to go fast. Squeeze it on, fast as you want. Brake here, real firm, a little harder. Ease off the brakes as you turn, back on the throttle slightly. A little more throttle. Let's see what it gives you here.
I don't see any flashers.
Okay, go for it. Right side. Keep going. Brake here. Ease it in. Back on the throttle.
Not crazy about
brake
this
really hard. Downshift. Turn it in. What's that now?
I don't like that chicane for some reason.
It's tight through there. It's tricky. Fast as you want. Go for it. Upshift here. Up again. Now brake hard as you can. A little harder. 2 downshifts. Ease off the brakes as you turn. Back on the throttle a little bit. Keep it tight. Looking down the straightaway. Start squeezing as you unwind. Fast as you want. Upshift here. you can brake. Downshift here. We'll stay wide on this one. Another car coming through the inside.
Just hang here, let it pass. No, that's fine. That's fine. Let it pass.
Go for it. Far right side. Brake here. Ease it in there. A little bit of throttle. A little bit right away. There you go. Squeeze it on as you unwind. And brake. Straight line to the green. Real firm. Now ease off the brakes as you turn. Back on the throttle slightly. A little more throttle as you start to unwind the wheel. Far right side.
You cannot feather that throttle. It's like a sledgehammer.
Brake. Turn it in. Back on the throttle a little bit. And then brake. Aim for the green. Ease off the brakes as you turn. Back on the throttle a little bit. Start squeezing as you unwind the wheel. There you go. Fast as you want. Upshift here. Up again. Brake really hard. Stay wide on this one.
I'm watching these cars, so
yeah, you're good. A little more throttle. We'll stay around the top. Downshift if you can. There you go. Brake here, really hard. One more car inside. Deja vu, huh?
That's all right.
A little bit of throttle.
I'm in no hurry, man.
No problem. And right there, brake here. Ease it in. A little bit of throttle now, a little bit. Slightly unwind the wheel and squeeze on the throttle. There you go. And then brake really firm. Stay out wide, and now you can start your turn. A little bit of throttle here. Follow that Ferrari. Squeeze it on as you unwind. Far right side. Then brake slightly. Turn it in. Now back on the throttle a little bit. Squeeze on the throttle and then brake. Aim for the green. Downshift if you can. Turn it in. A little bit of throttle here. A little more. Unwind and squeeze it on. Go for it. Downshift here. Then again. Brake really firm. Downshift. Down again. Go just past the green and ease it in there. A little bit of throttle here. That might help you a little bit. A little more throttle. Unwind. Fast as you want. Go for it. Upshift here. Then brake really firm. Hard as you can. Downshift, turn it in, ease off the brakes, back on the throttle a little bit. That was better. Squeeze it on, far right side. Brake a little bit, turn it in, all the way down to the red paint if you can. A little bit of throttle, unwind slightly and squeeze it on. Go for it. And then brake, go firm, maybe for the green.
I'm not trying to catch him.
That's okay. Ease it in there, a little bit of throttle. A little more throttle if you want. Unwind the wheel and squeeze it on. Upshift here. Then brake a little bit, turn it in, look for the green, way out there. That kind of helps you with the chicane a little bit. Further target will help.
Roger that.
Start squeezing on the throttle fast as you want down the street. You have fun yet?
Yeah, absolutely.
Keep going. Keep going. Now brake.
Let off.
Brake harder. Downshift. Turn it in. Ease off the brakes. Back on the throttle a little bit. Unwinding and squeezing. Go for it. One more downshift, ease that wheel in there and ease off the brakes, balance with the throttle. Pretty smooth driving, I like it. Far right side, brake a little bit. Now you can turn it back to the throttle slightly, straighten out the wheel right there and squeeze it on, looking for the green. There you go, now brake, aim for the green. So if you use up more track like that, you get more traction.
Yep, that's what I gotta do.
Start unwinding a little bit, squeeze on the throttle, far right side. Here we go, last lap. Brake here. Ease it in, back to the throttle slightly. Squeeze on the throttle and then brake, aim for the green. Ease off the brakes as you turn, balance all the way through. Start unwinding the wheel and squeezing it on. Beautiful. Upshift here. Up again. Brake hard as you can. Downshift twice and ease off the brakes. Balance with the throttle. Squeeze as you unwind the wheel fast as you can. Upshift here. One down, ease it in, balance with the throttle. Far right side, brake slightly, ease it into the red paint, a little bit of throttle here. Slightly unwind the wheel and squeeze on the throttle. Good job. Brake here, we'll back it down quite a bit. We'll stay wide in this one.
We're coming off, right?
Yes, sir. We're going to pull off just past that orange color. Excellent driving.
Yeah, it was great.
Good
Chris.
job.
Thank you very much,
You're
man.
awesome.
I appreciate you being patient.
You know what's interesting? You were not trying to go fast, and as a result, went faster than the guy who's trying to go fast because you're smooth.
Well, I just don't get try not to get excited.
Right.
It's pretty hard not to, tell the truth.
You were going 120 miles an hour those last couple laps,
Good.
and I've seen people out there going as hard as they can and get about 115 out of this car.
I had 120 on the front straight. That's the fastest I've gone on that straight, even in the Aventador. First
Yeah,
row.
first row next to the SLS. So that kind of goes to show you, as long as you're smooth, you'll go faster.
Well, you got to pretty calming personality, Chris.
Well,
you're my kind of instructor.
Right on. No, if I push people too hard to go fast, they end up going slower.
Yep.
You know, and that's just how we are by nature. You know, but you did really good.
Thanks,
really
man.
good driving.
Appreciate that, Chris.
One thing, what car are you driving next?
Oh, my last one was a GT3.
GT3.
Yeah.
Okay, so that car there, that's pretty fast. It doesn't have as much motor as this does,
Yeah.
but it has a lot more momentum with the car. It has more corner speed. So with that said,
Is that recording still?
yeah, still recording. So with that said, just look a little further down the racetrack. That's going to help you with that car. It'll help you with the chicane that I know you love so much. So look
yeah.
further through that for your target. You'll be smoother. You'll know where to point the wheel.
Okay.
All right? You did good, man. That was awesome.
Thanks.